What's good, battle rap community? So I know I'm late, but I really want to recap Misfit versus Official. Official is one of my top female battle rappers, and I like to support the ladies, okay? So here we go. This is Born Legacy 8. Official goes first, round 1. I called this bitch out 6 years ago, and now she want to settle it? Well, I'm from New Orleans, but when I drew with the bird, it ain't the Pelicans. Y'all see me start from bottom, then move on up, just like the Jeffersons. And Smack seen my hunger and gave me a plate. I ordered Mexican. So I thought that was fire. She called Misfit a Mexican, even though Misfit is Puerto Rican. Okay, but I like when she said, I drew with the bird. Of course, she meant the gun. It ain't the Pelicans. We know Pelicans can be a bird. And in New Orleans, it's a Pelican basketball team. Okay, so that was nice. And at the end, I like when she say, Smack seen my hunger and gave me a plate. I ordered a Mexican. All right, like she gonna eat Misfit up. Next bar. Chopped up the beginning, ... Mickey D's, I'm at the windows, Big Mac with mean service. She didn't expect to see ice cream. Then I showed her the machines working. Thought that was a nice McDonald's scheme. She had Mickey D's in it. She by the window, Big Mac, mean service. She didn't expect to see ice cream. That's a play on words for ice cream, which is in McDonald's. And then you get it from the machines. But of course she meant, I show her the machines working. Okay, so of course she meant the gun. All right, or it could go the other way, the machines for the, in McDonald's. Next, so it's a good play on words and a nice scheme. Next bar. Fuck the dummy talk, watch your mouth or get hands. I'm a ventriloquist. I walk around with my nose in the air like a sedity bitch. Stick in the back of your head. You won't forget the shit. I'll find out where you stay fit and get a membership. Thought that was fire. You know what a ventriloquist is. That's a dummy, like a puppet, a dummy puppet. Okay, so I like when she says, fuck the dummy talk. Or get hands, I'm a ventriloquist. Then she goes, I walk around with my nose, meaning the gun, the nose of the gun in the air, like a sedity bitch. We know a sedity bitch is like a conceited female, okay? And then I like at the end when she goes, I'll find out where you stay fit and get a membership. You know, in the gym when you're trying to get fit, workout, is that you could get a membership, so that's a double entendre because she's speaking to Misfit, the battle rapper. Fire. Next bar. After that little exercise with Farrah, I knew niggas would come and doubt me till they see me on Impact with dumb bars, gunning loudly. They thought I was going to lose. Wait, I dropped 30. They came back running proudly. They didn't think I was in shape to get fit until they seen that summer body. Fire, y'all. Fire, yo. I thought that was fire. Okay, so I like, this is like a double, triple entendre, okay, because of course, she's referring to Summer Impact Reloaded, where she battled on, did a 2-on-2, her and Jazz the rapper versus E Hart and 40 bars, okay, so she was basically saying people didn't think that she was going to be able to match up with Misfit, okay, they thought she was going to lose. Wait, I dropped 40, but I mean, I dropped 30, she said, meaning she dropped 30, a body on E Hart and 40 bars, but it could also mean I dropped weight, 30 pounds of weight, so that's a double entendre. Then I like at the end when she said, they didn't think I was in shape to get fit, meaning get Misfit, double entendre, or get fit in the gym, until they seen that summer body. And when you get fit in the gym, you get a nice summer body. But of course she meant on Summer Impact Reloaded, she did a body, a 30 on them. And plus a triple entendre because 40 bars had a nice summer body with them poom poom shorts she had on. All right, so that was fire. Next bar. So wait, I can't beat up the whole murder Ave unless I got like 30 hands. But when my niggas come with the calico swinging, ain't no telling where murder land. Fire. Now, Misfit is a part of the crew called Murder Ave. That's Misfit and Cortez. Cortez was actually there supporting her. Okay, so, but on Summer Impact Reloaded, remember the brawl? Okay, that was between Murderland, that's Murder Mook, and Calico versus Briz Rushdie and T-Top. Okay, so I like this bar because at the end it was a brawl, and Calico, the battle rapper, he was swinging, meaning punching and fighting. So I'm gonna say the bar again. So wait, I can't beat up the whole Murder Ave unless I got like 30 hands. But when my niggas come with the Calico swinging, ain't no telling where murder land. Fire, fire. So next bar, before I say the bar, Official was basically talking about how 2 weeks before the battle, Misfit put in her contract that she didn't want Jazz the Rapper to jump in the round, okay? But so Official is talking to her like, yo, you didn't want her to jump in the round, but then you have a problem with Farrah Funeral putting that she didn't want you to say her mother in your round. So now I'm gonna say the bar, y'all. Try to throw me off my game, only made it a lot worse. Try harder. I said, hey, yo, nah, they had planned on Jazz helping me get fit. Well, I guess that ain't work out, partner. Fire. So the person who said AAO was actually Jazz the Rapper. She act like she was about to spit, but she didn't. Okay, so I thought that was fire. I like when she said Jazz helping me to get fit. Well, I guess that ain't work out, partner. You know how you have a workout partner to get fit in the gym? Fire. Last bar. You tried to orchestrate my sound. You really thought it was a brass session? Bitch, you not in tuned enough to be teaching jazz lessons. Fire. Bitch, you not in tuned enough to be teaching jazz lessons. So of course, she's referring to Jazz the Rapper, that Misfit is not in tune. And you know jazz music, you got to be in tune to sing jazz. Okay, take that jazz lessons. So I thought that was fire. So this round, every freaking bar Official was hitting. She had lots of entendres, great energy and performance, and good schemes. Like Official did her thing in the first round, y'all. So now we're going to go to Misfit first round. First time on URL, and it might be my last, in fact, because I might not keep it rap. And let the ratchets clap back to back. Like fuck the chit chat. Listen, that be that. We scrap, I rip the contract, and Cash App smack back the racks. And so she ripped up this piece of paper trying to act like it was a contract. So that's self-explanatory. It hit hard in the building. Next bar. I don't give a fuck about that. I got a loose screw. I shoot too. ... Jazz was talking hot, thinking you cute. Bitch, who you? Official don't live in Brooklyn, bitch. You do. So she was all up in Jazz's face. Official don't live in Brooklyn, bitch. You do. So it hit hard in the building, y'all. Fire. Self-explanatory. Next bar. You could get shot on the spot for just a stare. It'll be tragic. I beat her like Tina. Fuck, you should get your ass whipped. I'm basically asking you how you want it. Angela Valdez or Angela Bassett? Fire. Now, Angela Valdez is from the show called Power. That's on Stars or Showtime, one of those channels. That's 50 Cent show. And Angela Bassett, she's referring to the movie What's Love Got to Do With It. Now, Angela Bassett in the movie What's Love Got to Do With It, she was beaten by Ike, just beaten up. Angela Valdez was shot, so in Power series. So Misfit is asking Official how you want it, either shot like Angela Valdez or beaten up like Angela Bassett. So I thought that was fire. Next bar. Yeah, get like me. I'll off you likely. That gun work, let it jerk. You was talking spicy. Pull over with the tech. Nothing on me, Nike. I want everything, even the dogs too. Divorcing wifey. I often might be the type, hold the heat, let it flop. You stink, it makes sense. Bitches reek when they die. This the last time y'all gonna see her alive. I hit her with the ch. Y'all would think I'm teaching Lamaze. So I thought that bar was just okay. In the beginning when she said, let it jerk, you was talking spicy, jerk chicken is spicy. At the end she goes, ch. Y'all would think I'm teaching Lamar's, and I know in Lamar's they breathe like that. So I just thought it was okay. It wasn't all that to me. Next bar. I'll school you. Pull up with a semi and an AR. Aimed at your pupil. Now I'm giving seminars. That gutter shit I've been on. I OD. And since old sleep, hit her with a 16 from the pound. Give OZs. So that was like a double entendre, okay, and a school scheme mixed in it, because she had school, she had pupil, okay, she had seminars, and then when she goes, I've been up on, I OD, and since old sleep, hit her with 16 from the pound, give OZs. So you know when you OD on a drug, then she said since old sleep, she's talking about official, hit her with 16 from the pound. But a pound could be a pound of like coke or drugs, or hit her with a pound like, you know, shot. Give OZs, and when you get shot, you sleep, okay? Or when you give somebody a pound of coke, they have OZ, which is ounce. OZ could equal an ounce, or O official Z's is sleep. So that's a double entendre. That was fire. And she had a school scheme mixed in it. Next bar. Bitch, you thought Katrina was a bitch? FEMA was a gift compared to this Nina that I grip. You about to be with Selena in a bit. Career crash and burn. Aaliyah on a trip. You get hit with a hot one. Medea with the grits. So I thought this bar was pretty okay. Okay, so she's like, FEMA was a gift compared to this Nina that I grip. Of course, a Nina is a gun. Now, FEMA means Federal Emergency Management Agency. That's basically when Katrina happened in New Orleans. That was with that big flood, and official is from New Orleans. Okay, so she goes, you about to be with Selena in a bit. Selena is a former artist. She was a singer who was killed, okay, but she was a famous singer. And then she goes, career crash and burn, Aaliyah on a trip. And we all know that Aaliyah was also a performer, a singer who was killed in a plane crash, okay. And then at the end she goes, you get it with a hot one, Medea with the grits. So I thought that was a okay at the end. But you know, Medea, the movie Medea with the grits. Last two more bars and that's it. Bitch, you just a fucking worker, and your boss is my mans. So everything they help you write, they told me in advance. So they coached you, cool. I got a lesson for those. I drew up a game plan. Now I'm Xing the O, ... So tell DNA and Shine I got rounds on the shelf. And tell T-Top he need a tummy tuck. If I take a pound off my belt, you hear Big T gun sound. She'll be out for herself. She gonna leave the X behind like I found someone else. So we all know that official is a part of NWX, okay? She's NWX. So I like in the beginning, okay, I like when she says, I drew up a game plan, now I'm Xing the O. So of course she mean, oh, that's a name flip for official. So tell DNA and Shine I got rounds on the shelf. A round could be, you know, battle rap rounds or actual shells like bullets in a gun, because she says, if I take a pound off my belt. So, you know, a pound, you know, off her belt. You hear Big T gun sound. She'll be out for herself. She gonna leave the X behind, meaning leave NWX behind, like I found someone else, or leave your ex, your EX, your ex-boyfriend behind like you found someone else. So that was double entendre at the end. Last bar. So chill with all that flat line, cause I'll leave you flat on your backside, somewhere on the flats by the backside. So, you know, she has good delivery and everything, okay? She had pretty good bars, couple of double entendres. The only thing about her I noticed is that she has long setups before she actually get to the punchline. But her energy was good and her stage performance is good. But I'm sorry, she was not enough for official. Official definitely took the first round. We go on the second round, official goes. I said, all that bum bitch shit you be talking, stop. Cause we already heard it. Cause bitch, you work at T-Mobile. Tell me why my phone ain't working. Where the chopper got an extension. Now that bitch won't stop spitting for certain. It's funny you the one work at T-Mobile, but I'm the one giving out unlimited service. Fire. So apparently Misfit works at T-Mobile, which is not bad. At least she has a job, okay? But she made a joke about it. Why my phone ain't working? You know? And then I like at the end when she goes, it's funny you work at T-Mobile, but I'm the one giving out unlimited service. What? Fire. Next bar. I punch line after line. Y'all really think she can 30 all of mine? When every fucking bar I'm hitting, why y'all think jazz all bourbon all the time? I'm riding on ad, fucked up. The cars caught me swerving off the lines. YNW Melly. I got bars because I had murder on my mind. Fire, y'all. So y'all know who YNW Melly. He had this song called Murder on My Mind. Okay, so I love when she said that. That was fire. Then I like in the beginning when she goes, every fucking bar I'm hitting. Why y'all think jazz all bourbon all the time? Of course she meant now bar, okay, and bourbon it can be is a whiskey, or you know, whiskey is bourbon. So I like when she said fucking bar I'm hitting, but of course she also meant bourbon, Burberry, because she said jazz or bourbon all the time, so it could go either way. So I thought that was nice. And at the end, I got bars because I had murder on my mind. That's from YNW Melly, who's an artist who had that song. But Misfit is also from Murder Ave, so I thought that was fire. Next bar. Let me find out Brooklyn and New Harlem. Let me find out this heifer snitching. I'll teach her grammar lessons since they like to correct their mistakes for a better sentence. You said your bitch a model? Well, that don't mean I won't let the gauge rock a ma. Tekashi got the shotty for protection, but still chose to drop a dime. Fire, y'all. So I like in the beginning, okay, it was a little wordplay when she said, I'll teach her grammar lessons. So that's grandma, you know, a grandma, your grandma, or grammar. Like sentences and commas, that's grammar. That's GRAMMAR. So that was a play on words. Then at the end, I like when she says, Tekashi got the shotty for protection. You know, Tekashi 6ix9ine, who's locked up right now. He dropped a dime on his crew. Shotty was his protection, you know, was his boss or whatever. So that's a double entendre, but still chose to drop a dime. Okay, but she said drop a dime. The shotty, her gun is a shotty, so that's a double entendre. Her shotty could be the gun, or shotty who was with Tekashi, okay, and Tekashi dropped a dime, or you drop a dime. Fire. Next bar. But if I raise the bar, dash, she in trouble, we come and shoot. But you don't have the heart to face the third round in front of you. I'll let it loose, summer impact, but this 40 doesn't lose. So if I give you the big 4 fit, it's nothing new. I love that. I love when she says at the end, I'll let it loose, summer impact, but this 40 doesn't lose. So if I give you the big 4 fit, it's nothing new. So when she said big four shots, fit, and she's talking to fit, is nothing new. Or forfeit, that's a play on words. And forfeit means lose or be deprived of property or right or privilege. Now when she say, but this 40 don't lose, of course she meant the gun or 40 bars. Okay, because 40 bars did lose. So it's like this 40 don't lose, but 40 bars and Summer Impact did lose. So that was a double entendre. Fire. All right, next bar. I don't even need the beam. You could get shot from the nickel. Cause how the fuck I'm a misfit when her name already got a dot in the middle? But when I call all my niggas, I ain't even gotta raise a hand. I give the K my shells, but this can raise a man. Fire. Now, in the beginning, I like when she says, when her name already got a dot in the middle. Cause how the fuck I'm a misfit? How the fuck I'm a misfit, you know, miss her, when her name already got a dot in the middle. You know, misfit with the I is a dot on top, okay? Then I like when she said, but when I call my niggas, I ain't even gotta raise a hand, meaning I don't gotta fight or nothing. I give the K my shells, meaning I give K Shine my shells, but of course there's a play on words for K Michelle, okay? But this gun, raise a man. Like this can, which is a gun, could raise a man. But K Michelle had a song a while ago called Can't Raise a Man. But she's saying my gun can raise a man. So that was fire. Next bar. I had niggas following hard. Now I shoot for the stars and smile proudly. I even had niggas looking for bars until they found out it was a dry county. Y'all see him trope, dying on stage with two goats, shining. She hit Cortez like, I need help. This whole violent, yeah. She seen the way E40 got whipped, so I expected the ghost riding. Fire, y'all, fire. So of course she's referring to when she said I had niggas following heart, she meant E-Heart. Then when she said I even had niggas looking for bars, she meant 40 bars. Until they found out it was a dry county. That was fire. That was a double entendre because 40 bars is gay. So she's saying niggas found out it was a dry county, meaning she's dry. Or it can mean bars, like locked up in bars in the county. Okay, so that was fire. Then I like when she says, she seen the way E40 got whipped. You know E40 is a real rapper in real life, but of course she meant E-Heart and 40 bars. So that was fire how she put that together. She seen the way E40 got whipped, so I expected the ghost riding. So of course she meant ghost right, because a lot of people speculate that Cortez, which is in the same crew with Misfit, which is Murder Ave, Cortez, they suspect writes for Misfit, which she says is not true. So that's ghost riding. But with E40, the real rapper, he have a song called Ghost Ride the Whip. So I thought that was so fire. That was really fire. Great double entendre. Next bar. And they say your bitch a hoe. Get her in her pussy, you might fall. Yeah, you made her sheets rock, but you can't build with them dry walls. My God. You and your bitch be bumping pussies. Ew. But to your baby, you the champ? Dog got her noodles, cause she can't even lay D in the tramp. Fire. So I like in the beginning when she say, yeah, you made her sheets rock, me talking about her and her girlfriend, but you know sheet rock, the real sheet rock, okay, you put on walls, because she said, but you can't build with them dry walls. You know when you build in a house, they use dry wall to put wall up and all that stuff. Fire. Or it could go the other way. You made her sheet rocks with her in the bed with her girl, so that's a double entendre. Then I love at the end when she said, dog got her noodles, because she can't even lay D in a tramp. Fire. You know the movie Lady in a Tramp, but she meant lay D, like lay D-I-C-K in her tramp, like her girl. Fire. Last bar. So I use the hairpin when I snipe with killers, cause the trigger sensitive, like light-skinned niggas. Fire. I thought that was a nice little line. So again, every freaking bar, y'all, and you know they say light-skinned niggas are sensitive, so I thought that was funny. But every bar was hitting in officials round. She came out swinging again, y'all. She had so much energy and good performance, great bars, wordplay, and lots of double entendres. Like she was just getting it. So that was her second round. Now we're going to go to Misfit second round. Here we go. I heard you fuck with Farrah. You trying to avenge that bitch's death? I mean, how do she still spit? Is there any of that bitch left? What? You talking to ghosts now? That's what power do to you. Y'all think shit is dead till a Tommy pop up at the funeral. So I thought that was a nice little scheme, a power scheme. So she had Farrah name in it. She says she had ghosts in it, Power, Dead, Tommy popping up at the funeral, which was a scene in the show Power. But also Farrah is Farrah Funeral. So I thought that was nice. Next bar. So team up with Lucky. I bet y'all bail. I grip the pistol and dumped and flipped the nickel for luck. I wish him well. Now everybody know you fuck. Kiss and tell. The only time I serve fish is scale. They ask me how I prepare for fish. Rip its scales. So I know that it is a slang term, you know, for fish scale, and that means quality of coke. Okay, or it means like how much of an 8-ball of a fish scale. That's like a slang term. And I also like in the beginning of this bar when she goes, then flip the nickel for luck. I wish him well, or wishing well, because you know you flip coins inside of a wishing well. So I like that. Next bar. I came from New York to Ohio to prove old fail. So play games and watch. It's gonna cost you. Odell. So I thought that was a nice little line, okay, because remember Odell Beckham Jr.? Remember when he wore this expensive ass watch that was $350,000 he wore in a football game? How dumb is that? He could have lost it or somebody could have stole it, okay? So I like when she says, so play games and watch. It's going to cost you, Odell. So I thought that was pretty nice. Next bar. Female battle rap was dead till I came and revived it, ... None of y'all bitches was popping till I hopped in behind it, ... Now y'all coming out of retirement. Bitch, this my shit. You need to pay homage. So the way she delivered it, y'all, was fire. It's just that she take a long time. She has a long setup. That's why you hear me say ... Next bar. Bitch, you got 20 battles plus, including Disaster and Lady Luck. And nobody gave a fuck. The shit you did in a year, I did it within a month, ... I battle hustle, you battle hustle, but I didn't lose, bitch. You battle Disaster. That nigga damn near lived off the blueprint. And he couldn't get you a meal? Bitch, you useless. Look at your views, ... Meanwhile, I'm catching M's off smack, bitch. I'm Frank Lucas. Fire. So especially the end I really like. So she basically in this bar was just, you know, naming her accolades, saying how she's better in battle rap than her, and you know, all the battles she had, more battles than her and stuff. So I like at the end when she goes, bitch, you useless. Look at your views. Meanwhile, I'm catching M's off smack. Now, and then she said, bitch, I'm Frank Lucas. Now, we know Frank Lucas was a big-time drug dealer, a drug trafficker in Harlem, okay? And he mostly sold heroin. Now, M's off smack it's a drug called M-Smack, and it's like a rival of heroin. Okay, so M-Smack is a dangerous drug or pill that's swept in the UK. Like UK is swept the whole UK. All right, and it's called methadone, aka meow. All right, so I thought that was nice. Next bar. I ain't teasing with her. Get me out my character like a feed on Twitter. I ain't going out like that, bitch. I need a sitter. I put a stick to the bitch like a clingy nigga. I'm talking lead from the steel. I stomp her out or sparks fly. Either way, I'm going head over heels. So she had a nice delivery, pretty much self-explanatory. I do like when she says, I ain't going out like that, bitch. I need a sitter. You know how you can't go out if you need a sitter, so I thought that was a little funny. Next bar, last bar. I mean, you bitches is basic. It's always Cortez, Spanish jokes, gay flips. It's always the same shit. But if I say a black joke, y'all call me racist. So keep it civil, right? Or you gonna ask for reparations. And since old press, I'll back her butts. That's discrimination. So I thought that was a nice bar, okay? I like how she explained that, you know, y'all always talking about Cortez, Spanish jokes, and gay flips, but if I say a black joke, you know, y'all gonna call me racist. And then I like when she said, keep it civil, right? Remember civil rights back in, you know, slavery days, and not really slavery days, and slavery days, but in the 60s and the 50s when, you know, blacks didn't have rights and they didn't have, you know, they had to sit in the back of the bus and all that stuff. Reparations have something to do with that. Being oppressed, she said, and since oppressed, meaning officious press or oppression, which have to do with slavery days and all stuff, she said, I'll back her bus. That's discrimination. So I thought that was nice. So she had okay bars, you know, pretty basic for the most part. I ain't gonna lie. She did have a few dry spots. And like I keep saying, it do take her long to get to the punch. Long setups. But she did pretty good. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I had to give that second round of Official again. Official was just on another level. It's like Official was a senior and Misfit is like either a sophomore or junior. You know what I'm saying? So now we go to round 3 with Official. You don't want to have an encounter fit, because I'll leave marks on money. I'm checking counterfeit. I 1, 2, counterfeit. Slide you across the counter, fit. They like, how many fingers I'm holding up? You can't even count them, fit. I mean, your bitch can't even get you pregnant. Why should choose fit to be a lover? It's crazy you talk about sonning bitches when you not even fit to be a mother. fire, y'all. Oh my God. So she had a lot of name flips in this bar, and wordplay. I like where she goes, you don't want to have an encounter, Fit. Checking, counterfeit. 1, 2, counterfeit. I'll slide you across the counter, Fit. I love it. You can't even count them, Fit. She just kept doing that. That was kind of hot, the way she kept doing that. And then at the end, crazy punch. It's crazy you talk about sunning bitches when you not even fit to be a mother. And she's battling Misfit, talking about sunning, a son, a mother. She's battling Fit. Fire. Next bar. But you talk about Farrah's child when you can't even have a seed to share your smile. So all that gun shit you talk, that shit don't scare me now. Cause how the fuck you gonna bear arms when you can't even bear a child? Ooh, that's so disrespectful, y'all. Of course Misfit can if she wanted to. It's just that Misfit is gay. And she's the aggressive type gay girl, which is like a male. Okay, but the way the official was being so disrespectful at it. So I thought, bear arms, what bear arms is, that's actually the Second Amendment, which is the right to bear arms, which means the right to carry a gun. So she says, cause how the fuck you gonna bear arms, meaning carry a gun, when you can't even bear a child because she's gay. Next bar, I chopped the beginning, ... And you said you wish her son get touched by grown men? You really gay. And you a pedophile coming up with bars about little boys getting raped. All right, Miss Tech Fit. Yo, she went there, y'all. Official went there, talking about she a pedophile, and she talking about boys getting raped. All right, Miss Tech Fit. Of course, she's talking about Tech 9, playing wordplay. So I thought that was kind of funny. Next bar. I got big guns that been shooting. It'll really have this freak missing. Now she getting the pound on the low. She sneak dicking. She go pound on the low like she's shooting her. She sneak dicking. Or it could be, a pound could either be you pounding somebody, meaning you shooting at somebody, or having sex, pounding somebody. So that's like a double entendre. And then at the end she says she's sneak dicking. All right, next bar. Yeah, you use a man tool. That's why I hear tears a little in your sound, like earth. I guess it's in the core, in the middle of your round. So she basically saying that she's saying Cortez bars, basically saying Cortez is writing for her. Okay, that's why I hear Tez a little in your sound, like earth. And earth got to do with core. Okay, so I thought that was fire. And she says, in the core, in the middle of your round, fire. Last bar, y'all. She got me hot, boy, trying to BG. My Manny, fresh out of Dell. I'm sorry, let me say that again. She got me hot, boy, trying to BG. My Manny, fresh out of jail. He did her sleazy. I said, hit your juvenile. He left her greasy. Then gay, after I gave this bitch the bird, man, she left wheezy. Fire. So, of course, this was a nice scheme of the Hot Boys. The Hot Boys was a rap group. They were from New Orleans, and they had the Hot Boys. They had BG. So I like when she says, "You got me hot, boy, trying to BG." But of course, she meant she's trying to be a G. But BG is actually a rapper in Hot Boys. The group Hot Boys. My Manny, fresh out of jail. Manny Fresh is one of the producers on the label of Cash Money. Hot Boy was with Cash Money at the time. Then I like when she says, I said hit your juvenile. Juvenile was another rapper with the Hot Boys. Then I like at the end when she says, then after I gave this bitch the Birdman was another producer. She left Wheezy. Wheezy was Lil Wayne. He was just a small time rapper back then in the group Hot Boys. So that was fire. Label was Cash Money, which had Birdman, Lil Wayne, and Manny Fresh. They all from New Orleans, or Fisher is from New Orleans, and it was a nice scheme of the Hot Boys. So she was fire again, y'all. Good wordplay, good name flips, good schemes, good bars, good energy, and great performance. So let's see how Misfit did. Official already got the first 2 rounds. Here's Misfit. I said, you not official. It's blatant. I'm saying, me and you got no relation. Because there's a big difference between Ralph and Polo Association. ... So how you going outfit, bitch? You don't even know the basics. ... This shit gonna lead to closed casket, open cases. Y'all talking open dangerous? Yeah, she a snitch nigga. Open statements. So that's self-explanatory. I do like what she says. So how you going outfit, bitch? Like outfit, bitch. Next blog. So how you official? Tell me, please. What's official about newborn sliding in them cheeks? And if you say you ain't fuck newborn, bitch lying. I know a couple of top tiers you fuck. Now she thinks she big time. Man, I know more rappers been out of the mouth than 6ix9ine. I thought that was fire. Now so she's talking about Newborn, the battle rapper, saying that she was with Newborn. And I like at the end when she say, I know more rappers been out of the mouth than 6ix9ine. She referring to Tekashi 6ix9ine. And when he was out of jail, he did have a lot of rappers that he would call out, test my gangster, text my gangster, or it can mean 69, the sex position 69. Okay, so that was a nice, double entendre. Next bar. Official. You not official to me. How you going on verbal war zone, rapping on beats, put on a mic set, and let it snatch your weave? That's not official to me. I mean, I'm styling my G. She ain't wilding with heat. She Carmelo Anthony. You could practice all you want. You still out of your league. So I thought that was nice. Apparently, official was on verbal war zone, and she had the mic set, and it snatched her weave off. So I gotta go and see that. Okay, and I like at the end when she goes, she's Carmelo Anthony. You can practice all you want. You still out of your league. And we all know that Carmelo Anthony is out of the league right now due to some controversy that happened. So he's not really playing in the NBA. Just practicing. All right, next bar. Yo, son, I'm done with this amateur. How y'all think Jessica with the text? She gonna hit me up, get my chest loaded with damages? Man, please. She Eddie Murphy. Her set delirious. You don't be wildin' out. You a joke. I think Jess hilarious. So I thought that was nice. I like at the end when she says she Eddie Murphy, her set delirious. We know Eddie Murphy had a comedy set back in the late 80s called Delirious. Okay, and then she goes, you don't be wildin' out. You a joke. I think Jess hilarious. Now Jess hilarious is actually a female person on Wildin' Out. You don't be wildin' out. You a joke. I think Jess hilarious. Jess hilarious plays on Wildin' Out. And then official real name is Jessica. So I thought that was nice. Next bar. 2 more bars. That's it. I stay with a holster. See, I could sit here and roast her with the toaster. I'm hardly a jokester. I stay gripping 40s. I'm hardly ever sober. Waxing this pussy like my shorty coming over. So you know she's gay, so she's going waxing this P-U-S-S-Y like my shorty coming over. Self-explanatory. Last bar. You fat fuck. Let her tell it. She big boning. But fuck it. I brought the big chroming for the kin foreign. Bullets hit 6 from way back. Like I been old friend. After that, you kind of fuck. I let the tech go in. So she said that nice, delivered it nice. She had the crowd rocking. So I like when she said, you fat fuck, let her tell it. She big boning. You know how a lot of, big people say, oh, I'm just big boning. I ain't fat, I'm big boned. And then I like when she said, bullets hit 6 from way back. Like I been old friend. You know how you hit somebody from way back, you hit them on the phone like you was their friend. So I thought that was nice. After that, you kind of fuck. I let the tech go in. So, you let the tech go in like a gun go in, or Tech 9 situation. We already know about that. Rest in peace to him. All right, y'all. So that concludes her 3rd round. She had a lot of basic bars. I ain't going to front to me. She had a lot of filler. She took too long to get to the punch. Okay, but she did overall okay. She did pretty good. Her first 2 rounds was way better to me, but I'm sorry. I had to still give official all 3 rounds, but it was nobody, but I still gave official all 3 rounds because Misfit, she still held her own. All right, congratulations, official. I see you. And it's your girl, Galaxy Queen Star. Later.